Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Ellis again. Today we're going to make a lovely design. This is an abstract. There are no real images of anything, no boats and no people and no cars or flowers. It's just a design filled with shapes, and it's made with some very common materials. It's made with aluminum foil and a piece of cardboard. Now, let me get my little messy mat here I use so I don't get my desk all full of marker. Here's what you'll need. You'll need a piece of board. I cut this from a cardboard box, one of the flaps, which I talked to you already about saving. And I also told you that you need to start to collect your box tops and your boxes from cereal and pasta and things like that. I took this piece from Frosted Flakes. I cut it right out from the box, and I still have a lot left for another project. How big should you cut it out? Well, if you took a piece of printer paper and you folded it in half, your piece should be about the size of the half. It could be a little bit smaller and a tiny, tiny bit bigger, but about that size is good. Mine's a little bit smaller, as you could see. But we're going to work with this now. First thing you need to do is gather your materials. You'll need a pencil, a Sharpie marker. You'll need some permanent markers in different colors. These are not permanent markers, boys and girls. These are water-based markers. They will not work. You need permanent markers like Sharpies, but they don't have to be Sharpies. I got this little set at the dollar store, and I love it. You'll need some glue, and you'll need a piece of aluminum foil. This is not tin foil. This is aluminum foil, made of aluminum. You'll need that for the second part. We're going to divide this in half. And you'll also need some either yarn like this. I had some of it in the house, or string. You don't want skinny, skinny, skinny string, something like this. I got this at the dollar store too, a whole big ball of it. I love it. And yarn or string, one or the other. And of course you'll need scissors too. So those are the things you will need. Some things we'll need for the second half, and some things we'll need to begin with. So once you gather your materials, we can begin. Let me move everything aside. Good. Now, first thing you need to do, whichever you're using, is on the back side, write your name with Sharpie marker so that you know whose is whose. Either one, I'll do it on both. If there's something written, you probably want to make this the back. There. Very good. Now, I'll take this piece and I'm ready. I want you to draw with your pencil a very simple line design. You want to have your lines go from end to end and kind of touch each other somewhere, so you're left with sections, and this is what I mean. You can have a line go this way. You don't need too many. And one curve around to here. And maybe another one come here. And do I have enough? Do I want more? I think I want one more section coming right there. You notice that all my lines touch each other. You don't want a line that's in the middle like that, not attached to any other line. And you don't want 100 lines either. You just want a few that will give you sections. All right, now, as you see, this is what we're going to do right now. Here's the finished one, and you can see there's one line coming around here, one here, here, and here. Not too many, but it makes sections inside to put the color. Now go over your lines with your black Sharpie marker. Just follow along. If you make a mistake, just leave it. That'll be your new line. All right. Just follow your lines all the way to the edge. I missed that one. All the way to, see, I went off it. That's okay. Follow it along right to the edge. There. Next thing that you're going to do is to take your white glue and you're going to open it first, make sure it works. If it doesn't squeeze out glue, we can't use it. There. And you're going to draw a glue line right over all of your lines. Just squeeze and follow your lines all the way around. And again, if you make a mistake, just keep the mistake as your real line. Don't touch the glue bottle down onto the paper. You need to have a nice rounded high glue line. This is why I put my messy pad on, because I already dripped some glue on it. Whoop, see that? There. That's enough. Close up my glue, put it aside. Now, I don't know if I want to use this or I'll use yarn this time. I made another one with the string. So, you're going to cut pieces of yarn that are longer than the line you need. See how much longer that is? And don't worry if it sticks off the end. That's fine. And I cut it off. And now stick it into the glue. Press it in gently with your fingers. Tap, 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 tap it in. Pull it where you need. Tap, tap. There. If it gets on your fingers, I usually give just a quick rub, rubby-dubby. Now, let's see, I need one here. Make it longer, and when it sticks out, that's okay. I've got one here, and I'll put that one right here. Tap it in, tappy tap, 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 tap it in, tap, tap, gently tap it in, so it's kind of sitting in the glue like it went to bed in the glue, and it's sinking into the mattress. Good. Now I need one here. It kind of goes around and around and around. Once again, longer than you need. And lay it on. Push it in, bring it around, push it in, push it in, push it in, tappy tap, tap. There we go. See? Push it all in. Make sure it touches the other one. See how those two, they have to touch each other. Good. Now I've got one more here. Skip over this and go finish there. So I need a longer one. Let's see, about here. All right. Remember, it's okay to make it longer. Put it down and tap, 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 tap it in, bring it right up to there and let the rest of it just hang out. Just push it into the glue so it's down. It's okay if this hangs out. I'll show you why when we do the second part. And then I need a piece not too long over there. See, I have extra. There. There. We bring it right into there, into the glue. Tap, 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 tappy, tap, tap. Push it into the glue. Make sure it comes all the way up to there. And just a last minute tap anywhere. If my line looks kind of weird like that, put it back where it's supposed to be and just tap everything down. And now this you put aside until your glue is dry. So we're going to move this aside, and I'll bring one out that I have already let dry. I used the white string for this. Now, good. Now, what we have to do now, everything is dry, see? Won't come off. We're going to cut off all the parts that stick out. So take your pair of scissors and just cut right along the cardboard wherever it sticks out. Oh, there we go. Here and here. And I've got a piece here. And I have a piece here. And I have one here. Is that it? Oh, this one. Almost forgot that one. There. Sticks out a little more. Yeah, I think it needs a bit of another haircut. Just to trim. There. Now everything is inside the board. I'll get rid of my scraps. Throw them in the garbage. Get them out of the way. Now, you need your glue. And I just dropped mine on the floor, so I have to find it. It rolled right off my desk. There we are. Got it. You stay there. Okay, now, you're going to put a little bit of glue in each one of your sections. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not too much, because you're going to spread it with my favorite tool, your finger. So put a little bit, see? A little bit there, a little bit there. You don't have to get every single inch. I'll show you what I mean. Close it up again, and don't you roll off on me. There. Take your finger, one finger only. One for glue, 9 others. Stay clean. And start to rub. Spread the glue all the way up to the yarn or string. If you need a little drop more, certainly that's okay. But you don't need a lot. You can even go over the string on top of it. Spread it. There. You don't have to be perfect with this. You just want to get it real sticky so that your aluminum foil will stick down. There. I'm putting a little bit on my spots. A little bit on the string. See? You don't need too much. If you feel like when you're finished you need just a little bit more, sure. But it's okay. Just spread it around with your finger. Get it on the string or the yarn. It should stay down because you glued it already. And the glue dry. You don't want to leave any big blobs of glue because they're going to show in your final project. So make sure you spread it out really, really smooth. Smooth. Good. Now when you're done, it's going to start to get sticky. Because remember, when glue's really wet, it doesn't stick. But when it starts to dry, it gets sticky, sticky. I've got a little on my finger, so I'm just going to rub it off. Okay. Now you get your aluminum foil. It doesn't matter. There are 2 sides. One side is kind of dull, and the other is very sparkly and shiny. I like the sparkly, shiny side up, but if you like the other side, that's fine. All right, now you lay it down. Try and get it in the middle. Is that the middle? Nope, I'm not even covering it. Is that the middle? Nope. Okay, lay it down and gently press with your hand. Gently press till it sticks to your string design. Now, before you do anything else, flip it over. A little crooked, that's fine. Fold the sides in really tight, like you were wrapping a nice present for somebody with pretty wrapping paper. Fold it in. Fold the sides up nice and tight. Whoop, gotta get that down. Fold it up nice and tight and flip it over. Now you can start to see your design, but we need to do more. Take your finger, no nails, no nails. If you have big nails, don't use them. Use the pad of your finger. That's the part here. And start to push your foil down wherever you see your lines that you made. Push it in gently. You don't want to rip it. But wherever you see your line, push the foil down around the line. I do hope your hands are clean for this, boys and girls. Okay. You'll see all your sections from your design coming out. It's okay to turn it around. There we go. All the way to the edges. I can really see my design now coming around my yarn or string. There you go. Once you have it and you see it, stop. Don't keep rubbing. Once you see your entire design, stop. Okay. Now, here's where the markers come in. Pick whatever colors you like and start to put the color in your sections. Here's a little section here I like. I'm going to start to color this in right up to my lines. Put the color on the background. Don't put it over the lines. Let the lines stay silver. You see how these lines are still silver, but the color is in the space. So you start with all your colors. Don't dig the marker in. Just gently, I use my marker on the side so that I can get big areas of color. I won't color the whole thing, boys and girls, but just to show you. And it goes pretty quickly. If you use the marker on the side, not the point, which can put holes in it, look how quickly that goes. Then use the next color that you like. You can put colors in however you like, right along the silver edge. See, my line is still silver. I didn't go over it. I brought the marker right up to it and stopped. Now, if you want to put more than one color in there, you could do that. Here, I'm going to do that right now to show you. Here is this color. I love these markers, and they were at the dollar store. And then here's another color. Once again, just go up to the silver line and stop. Your marker will feel it. Your marker, as you come up, it'll stop there. Don't go past. There we go. And you continue till you're all done, boys and girls. And I want to see, here's one with some different colors in it. And the line was not gone over with the marker. It's still all silvery and pretty. So let me see yours when you're done. Take a picture, remember, and send it to ellisartysmarties@gmail.com. All right. I hope you enjoy doing this. It's going to be beautiful when you're all finished, boys and girls. Bye.